So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd and 10 now. His first throw is an interception. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Fred Warner. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Up the sideline, past the 45. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now. From the 46. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable... Oh, it's a fake. They're throwing. And that is incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, clearly the defense did not go all in on the block right there, and fortunate for them, because it allowed them to pivot when they saw the fake, and they stay in position to defend it beautifully.
Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First and 10 now from the 30. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action now with Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
On third down, Purdy. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
Whew. I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
This, our last play of the quarter. Purdy trying on fourth down. Getting out to his left. He connects downfield on 4. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll take over here, first and 10. Here's Saquon. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up with an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
On third down, it's Hurts. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles can't add much to that interception as the return stopped at the 5.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Some early down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone there, Brock. And unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.
Well, you know me. I don't ever mind aggressiveness. I think it empowers your quarterback, empowers that offensive huddle. But you also got to know, as a quarterback, if you call a pass play, you got to do your job. And doing your job means avoiding a safety in that circumstance.
So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Purdy on 1st down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles take over at the 41-yard line.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Finds a seam down the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He's got the squibber. He's brought down after a nice return there, which brings us to our 2-minute warning. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now they're going to face third down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
He's on the move. That's caught for the first. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. And the defender comes away with it. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's trying another one deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down. Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 38. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over with the football just outside the 30. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles cut into the lead.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
He's throwing for it! And they pick him off again! Jair Brown has it! Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. But I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. First and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football, and they are hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw by Purdy. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Purdy throwing here on first. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. From the gun, McCaffrey. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The 49ers keep running away with this. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Covey now to return this. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. From the 33 on second down. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He sends this one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. That's Lenore. And the 49ers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Launches one deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they pick him off again. That's Lenore.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy setting up that play action. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The 49ers throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the dive ends in uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. That's Lenore. And the 49ers have it again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now with Purdy. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take possession of the football. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No contact. No contact.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To the ground with Barkley. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They run it with Saquon. Pushing for the red zone. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take 7 points off the deficit. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Trying for the deep ball. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers continue piling on to the advantage. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA.